30 more days, and we can start planting everything outside. A little update on the strawberry bed, strawberry patch. Got lots of blooms coming out. You still might get a freeze, so that we kind of knock the blooms out. Plants will be okay. They survive the winter very well here in Georgia. Started working on the flower bed area. I had some weed blocker down, but I'm gonna peel up the weed blocker and pretty much use mulch, wood chips. I think it would be better to help rejuvenate the soil a little bit. All right, let's move up to because this whole big pile of this is all wood chips back here. So it's about 2.5 to 3 feet deep. So we got plenty of wood chips. This is our camellia bush tree. So I have to keep trimming it every year. I don't want it to get too big. Anyway, it starts blooming in probably February. I just forgot to shoot it in the video. It's pretty neat. Here's the spinach bed for now. This will be converted to okra. I'll probably just put seeds in this year straight into the soil. So I left the outside row, the middle row, and the other outside row. So I just let this spinach grow, get some harvest off of that, and then plant the okra. Over here we got collard greens, mustard greens. From last week, everything has really sprouted out. I've been giving it a little more water because it was kind of dry. Prepping today for supposed to be a little bit of a storm tonight. Storm system's coming through. So I kind of want to get everything tightened down before that happens tonight. Got our mint, our sage, our oregano. That's the oregano. And there's some more. Yep. Alright, gonna move to the back. Alright, this is one of my raised beds. I've got onion under this wire, red onion, yellow onion. You actually can see them popping up now. There's another one. We just planted these like a week ago. I know you're supposed to plant them a little earlier, but there's another one right there. So they're popping up. Collard greens, a little bit of row here. And then I got some broccoli. Again, going to seed. So I'll just let that do that and collect the seeds. Got a few radishes down here. They're starting to pop up. This bed is kind of a free-for-all bed. I've planted peppers in here before, green peppers and banana peppers, jalapeno peppers. Because if you do it right, you kind of rotate things in. So I left space in between things where I can put some other things in. It's another collard green in a bag, doing really well. Collard green here, a little slow. Some more broccoli. This is Swiss chard. It hasn't really done well at all. I thought it might bounce back, but we'll see. It looks like it's okay, surviving. So we'll see what happens with that. Another collard green, Swiss chard. Another collard green in a bag. And I moved some things around. Looks like this is a little patch of mustard greens. Volunteer mustard greens. Looks like Carla has been out here because yesterday this was full and they were all, yeah, she came out and cut some off. She'll cut them off, put them in the fridge, or and then she'll prep them later to basically freeze them. Lemon balm, I transplanted it. My row of strawberries, doing well. That goes all the way down to the end. It's about 100 plants altogether. About 3 plants per either 2-gallon or 3-gallon bag. Alright, so here's an addition that I've done this week. I had brought out some cucumber and Korean melon plants, and a couple weeks ago, which was a little too early, and I didn't realize that under 50 they like to, it could actually kill the plant. So now that it's staying closer to 50 at night, I will supplement the heat a little bit with my little heater, and then I have a little, it's a BioGreen where I can set the temperature to say if it gets below 55 that the heat comes on, just to keep it above 50. That's the main goal. So, but I got, this is a cucumber plant here. It's doing well. I actually see, let's see. Yep, that's a cucumber. I got the marker in there. This is another cucumber here. The one thing I'm seeing, which I'm happy about, is the little flower coming out. And as you can see on the back of the flower, there's a very tiny baby cucumber. So that's pretty neat. I want to keep these things a little bit in their area. I'll fix that later. But this is I'm starting to learn this one because this is a melon plant. Don't see any flowers or anything on that. This is, where's my stick? This is a cucumber. A cucumber also, so seems like the cucumbers are, yep, see? There's a little baby cucumber. Now, that would be, the female flower is going to be this one. Once I see the other one without the little fruit attached, that's the male flower. And I'm going to attempt to self-pollinate, or to manually pollinate them, because this is, I'm trying to keep this greenhouse bug free. Alright, there's another melon plant. And I kind of, every other one I did cucumber melon, cucumber melon. So, yep, that's a melon one too. Got it back there. But this is what it looks like. I got these little trellis type setups. I had bought them last year. I didn't use them a lot, but I said, well, outside. But in here, it seemed like it works pretty well, and I could keep going up. So I could actually go all the way up to the roof if I need to. Alright, I'm fixing to put a row right here, another row, and I'm going to put some 7-gallon bags, and I'm going to put my initial tomatoes that I have pretty much ready. These beefsteak tomatoes, these are ready. I can put these in the bags. Got my strawberry plants in pint containers, and this is my radish bed in here, doing very well. Rest of the strawberries. And that pretty much, oh, I got my lettuce. So let me go. My lettuce is outside. I'm actually going to bring that lettuce in tonight because I don't want any kind of wind tipping over my table or whatever. So here's my Paris Island Cost romaine lettuce. These are gallon bags. And I got another set ready to go, but I'm probably gonna put those in 2-gallon bags to see if they do a little better. Last year I pretty much planted most of these in that bed down there. Oh, outside, yeah. I've planted some things, some beets. I just planted these like 2 or 3 days ago. So we'll keep you updated on that. Last week's video I had showed these are all beets. I got about 6 bags of beets. Okay, so we did onions. Here's yellow onions, and as you can see, after a week, I'm starting to see them pop up. Garlics, they popped up real quick. They were popped up within 3 or 4 days. These are the 2 garlic bags. And this is yellow onion. Not seeing any movement on that one. Maybe they're a little deeper. Yeah, there's one right there. But they might be a little deeper than the other bags. So these are popping up. Yellow onion. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 5 or 6 pop up. 6. So yellow onions are popping up, doing good. We'll see how that goes this year. Onions, I've grown onions. I did them last year. I did 1 bag, and I was just kind of testing it last year to see how it did in a bag, and did well. I did maybe a 5-gallon. No, I'm pretty sure it was 7. No, it was a 5-gallon bag. I might have did 5 onions or something in a bag, and they did well. So this year we're going full blown on it. All right, so this is the red onions. Okay, I'm seeing a tiny bit, little bitty green spot there, and then there's one there, and a couple there. So we're seeing movement on the onions. It looks good. The way I kind of judge the bags, if you notice at the bottom, it shows some moisture at the bottom of the bag on most of them. So I'm not too worried about it's supposed to rain tonight, so I'll probably just see how that goes. But that's kind of how you can kind of see, like right here, this moisture, when you touch it, it's actually cool. So that's people think that the bags would get hot, but if you ever had they sell these little koozie things for your drinks, and when you wrap something around it and it gets a little damp, it actually cools the interior part off. So this is a pretty good design. So the soil inside is going to get warm, but the moisture is going to help keep it at a reasonable temperature. Okay, so I'm going to cut it off for now, and then I'll throw in the update on the nursery inside the house.